Right, here are the main things that you need to know before moving to Thailand. I wish I learned about this before I moved here. It would have saved me a lot of time, a lot of money, but let's get into it. I'm going to take this off to start. You got the point, you get it. First of all, ATM fees. Now these are a big one. So whenever you go to an ATM with a foreign card, it will charge you 220 baht to withdraw money. Now this is around £5. No idea what else it is in currency. You'll have to figure that out. But yeah, every time you're withdrawing, it takes off that fee. So you're gonna either want to do one, which is withdraw a large amount of cash before you come. Two, withdraw large amounts when you are here, so you're not having to just withdrawing like 2,000, 3,000 baht at a time. You want to withdraw like 10 or 20,000 at a time. Or three, if you can, there are some like the occasional ATM where there's no fees, but these are often very rare and they're like unicorns, might exist, might not. Now I thought that my Monzo card or Revolut or Starling, whatever these are, like they have no international transaction fees, but these fees are the ATM itself because you are an international card. Like, yes, you don't have anything from Monzo's side, but this is the ATM side, so just account for that whenever you're going to be withdrawing like cash regularly. Next, street food. Now the street food in Thailand is absolutely banging. Highly recommend it. You will have seen videos about this now. Chicken skewers, all that sort of good stuff. I was very wary at first, obviously, because they're just in a little like stall, mobile stall, cooking away by the side of the road. You think that meat's been out for a while, not go near it. And actually, I don't know how, but it's nice. Well, it's not only nice, but I've not had any issues, never had the shits from it. It's super cheap as well. Like you could get like a meal cooked by the side of the road, really good quality, decent portions for about half the price of like a restaurant. Like you could be paying like, sorry, you could be paying like 40 baht, which is like £1 for a meal. So just take this into consideration. Like night markets are awesome. You'll see just so many stalls about, so I just recommend going to them. Next, talking about the shits, let's get into it. So getting the shits out in Thailand. Now I've only had them once, and it was from a restaurant. I can't remember what I ate, but yeah, it was bad, guys. It was bad, I won't lie. And I had to deal with it because I was seeing this girl later that night, and I was texting my mate, I was like, mate, I cannot be shitting my pants when I'm with this girl because I can't be the guy that shits the bed with her, right? I just couldn't be that guy. So what you do when you're in Thailand and you've got an upset stomach, you're just not feeling right, there's a packet, you go to any pharmacy, it's called Smectra, okay? A little packet like this, it's just powder, put it in some water, and just like that, no shits. Like I don't know what's in it, but it absolutely sorts you out within like seconds of drinking this. Obviously, I now stock up. I always keep like a few of them, not on me at all times, because I'm not so insecure that I think I'm just going to shit my pants. But I always just have a few like in my wash bag or anything like that. So if you ever come to Thailand, when you get here, you're in a pharmacy, buy a few packets of Smectra just in case. Right, now, alcohol. So you can't purchase alcohol from like the shops like 7-Eleven, Big C, all these like supermarkets between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Before you go in and start swinging at this poor little cashier for denying you service, it's not about them, it's not about you, they don't think you're a dick, it's just that legally they can't sell between those hours. I think in restaurants it's fine because you're having like a sit-down meal, but yeah, just think about this. And there are certain days during the year as well, like holy days, where you just can't buy alcohol for the whole day during the shops. It seems weird as a Brit, like that you can't buy alcohol whenever and wherever you want. But yeah, this is just Thailand. Drinking culture here is very different, but it's also very nice. Now, public transport here, especially in Bangkok, like the trains, the buses, all of this sort of stuff, are super convenient, super cheap. Like you pay like 10p for a bus ride. It's that sort of level. So when you're out and about, just use the public transport. It's very available, it's quite good, but there's also the concept of Thai time, all right? So there will be a bus schedule. The buses don't come on the schedule. The buses come when they come. Thai people like they'll come when they come. Like, it's nothing against them, but that's how they are. Like, if you're from a place that's very strict with schedules, then yeah, it'll be a bit of a shock to you. But you just got earthquake. You've just got to get used to this whole idea of Thai time, of when they'll come when they come, sort of thing. Right, another thing to research is pollution. So if you've chosen where you're going to go, or you're still deciding where to go, Google like the pollution levels in that area, just because it can get quite bad. Like, the air quality can be very noticeable. Like, I noticed it in Bangkok. Like, people were wearing a mask, not because of everything that's going on, but because of the pollution there. Like, you struggle to breathe without a mask when you're going through, because there's just cars, motorbikes, all this sort of stuff. It's really bad. That's why I don't like Bangkok, or one of the reasons why I don't like it. But take this into account when you are moving somewhere. So if you are going to Bangkok, like, just expect that air pollution. Take some masks with you. Just so you're not shocked when you get there and you're struggling to breathe. Another thing is to do with kind of the weather is rainy seasons. Now, rainy seasons are quite tricky here in Koh Samui. I think we're going through a rainy season. That's one of the things. I don't think anyone knows when the rainy season really is. Here, it's sunny like 90% of the day, but then an hour will be horrific torrential rain. You don't want to be caught out in that, trust me. I've been on the moped, just going along like this, absolutely drenched through. You don't want that to be you. What you can do is you can buy these, like, they're like body condoms. It's just this big poncho thing that you wear, and although you look like a dick, you do stay dry. They get them in 7-Eleven for like 30 baht, so it's about 70p maybe. But yeah, do your research in when the rainy season actually is in wherever you're going to, because up north in Chiang Mai or something will have a different season, or like different weather completely to where I am in Koh Samui. Being from England, I don't really know about that, because England's such a small country, so the weather up north isn't going to be too dissimilar to the weather down south. My next and penultimate tip, that's a good word, is to actually, and it's a bit of an obvious one, but actually research where you're going to be going. So if you're going to Chiang Mai, or just research it. Because I knew a guy, he went to Pattaya, which is the crazy party, like nightclub place in Thailand. Like, it's absolute chaos. And he went there thinking it would be a nice place to live, and then was shocked by like the noise, the chaos, the drunk people all day, every day, and then had to move. So yeah, just do your research, have a think about what kind of vibe you're looking for. If you want in city, island, bit of a mixture, jungle, like, just think about this, and then do your place. Like, read some blogs. I recommend YouTube videos for doing research, just because you can physically see the place that you're looking into. Google like food tours or tours in like Bangkok or stuff like this, and watch videos on them, because you get a really good insight into what life is like. Yeah, just do your research. My final point is about accommodation. So a lot of people say just stay in Airbnbs, but the cheapest way to do it is actually you come here, stay in like Airbnb or hotel for the first 5 days, and during those 5 days what you're going to want to do is find long-term accommodation another way, because Airbnb is expensive. And what I do is I look on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace, you find the exact same listings as you do on Airbnb, but for like 20 to 50% cheaper. This is just because you're going direct to the person. A lot of these like people who are renting out their houses know that Westerners just go to Airbnb because it's cheaper, or not cheaper, sorry, because it's convenient, and that's what they think is the best way. But if you go to Facebook Marketplace, then you're in the know, really. You get much cheaper prices, and yeah, that's what I highly recommend. It's going to save you a lot of money, and I think that's about it. So those are the main things that I wish that I knew before I came here. That would have saved me a lot of time, money, hassle, but yeah, if you are thinking about coming to Thailand, then keep these in mind. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Thailand and traveling, online business, all the good stuff content. So yeah, I will see you. Hang on. I'll see you soon.